All the World Cup curses explained? The curse of Australia and the healer. This is the most extravagant one on the whole list, and also one of the most well-documented. In the qualifiers for the 1970 World Cup in Mexico, Australia traveled to what is now Zimbabwe to play a qualifying match. There, they hired the services of a local healer to help them. They won the match, and then they didn't pay the healer. The healer, understandably upset, put a curse on them, and then the streak began. Australia didn't score a goal in World Cup qualifiers for years, and didn't qualify for a World Cup for decades. The curse seemed real and active. In 2004, the Australian Federation took the matter seriously and returned to Africa to try reversing the spell. 2 years later, Australia qualified for the 2006 World Cup in Germany for the first time since 1974 and reached the round of 16. If you pay a healer, make sure you pay him. Lesson learned 30 years too late. The curse of the Brazilian cat. In Qatar 2022, during a press conference for the Brazilian national team, a cat jumped onto the table where the microphones and sound equipment were. The Brazilian press officer removed it from the table rather abruptly. The moment went viral. The cat became immortalized. Days later, Brazil was eliminated by Croatia in a penalty shootout that no one expected. Neymar, Rodrigo, Militão, out. End of the tournament. It was the cat. It was bad luck. It was that Croatia simply played better. Technically, all three are possible, but the cat entered the story first and will never be forgotten. The Mick Jagger curse. The lead singer of the Rolling Stones is a soccer fan and has the habit of going to World Cups and publicly supporting different teams. The problem is that every team he supports ends up losing. Brazil, England, Portugal, Argentina. Mick Jagger has supported all of them in different editions, and they have all been eliminated earlier than expected. The Jagger curse has no rational explanation. It's the least serious on the list, but some coaches jokingly admitted thinking about it. And there's something fascinating about the idea that the guitarist from Satisfaction can eliminate national teams just by cheering for them. As far as we know, he still hasn't apologized for that. The defending champion's curse. The most documented, the most brutal, the one that spares no one. Since 1966, no World Cup champion has managed to defend the title. Brazil was eliminated in the group stage. In '66, France didn't score a single goal in 2002. Italy was eliminated by Slovakia in 2010. Spain was thrashed 5-1 by the Netherlands in 2014. Germany was eliminated by South Korea in 2018. 6 defending champions. 6 eliminations earlier than expected. The effectiveness rate of the curse since 1966 is 100%. Will Argentina be able to break this curse? The Netherlands curse. 3 World Cup finals and 3 defeats. They didn't reach those finals by chance. They arrived with Cruyff, Van Basten, and Robben as top teams in the tournament, yet still lose. It's as if the universe made a deal with the Netherlands. You can be great, but never champions. And the Netherlands agreed, and they keep producing brilliant generations that go far, but don't win. The curse of the foreign coach. This is one of the quietest, but also one of the most consistent on the whole list. No foreign coach has ever won a World Cup. None. All the world champions in history were led by a coach from the same country they represented. Menotti and Bilardo with Argentina, Ramsey with England, Zagallo and Pereira with Brazil, Deschamps with France, Del Bosque with Spain. It doesn't matter how many titles the coach has won at club level. It doesn't matter how much international experience he has. The trophy has never been in the hands of someone from outside that country. 80 years of World Cup history, and the streak remains unbroken, although curses are meant to be broken. The rankings curse. The rankings curse.
A la maldición del ranking.
Logic suggests being number 1 in the FIFA ranking gives an advantage, but history shows that the top-ranked team rarely wins the World Cup. Germany came into the 2018 World Cup as the top team in the world, eliminated in the group stage. Spain came into the 2014 World Cup as the top team in the world, eliminated in the group stage. Brazil came into the 2006 World Cup as the top team in the world, eliminated in the quarterfinals. Belgium arrived at Qatar 2022 as the top team in the world, eliminated in the group stage. The only recent exception was Spain in 2010, who arrived as number 1 and won. Just one exception in the modern era. Being the best in the world on paper seems more like a burden than an advantage. The curse of Group F. In the modern World Cup, Group F has a record that no team would want to be part of. No team that has come out of Group F has won the World Cup. Argentina was in Group F in 2002, eliminated in the first round. Brazil was in Group F in 2006, eliminated in the quarterfinals. Germany was in Group F in 2018, eliminated in the first round. Group F earned the nickname Group of Death for a reason, and the curse goes beyond the level of the opponents. Great teams have been there, and none of them made it to the end. Even today, as I make this video, Group F is already completely eliminated from the 2026 World Cup, the curse of the Golden Boot. The top scorer of each World Cup almost never wins the tournament. It sounds absurd, but the numbers are clear. From 1990 to 2022, only once did the top scorer win the World Cup. It was Ronaldo in 2002. With 8 goals, the only exception in 9 tournaments. Most of the time, the top scorer went home without the trophy. Jagger, Klose twice, James Rodriguez, Kane, Mbappe. The leading goal scorer carries the team only until it can't advance further. The Confederations Cup curse. This tournament, held before the World Cup as a warm-up, seems to bring bad luck to its winners in the following World Cup. France won the 2001 Confederations Cup. In 2002, they were eliminated in the group stage without scoring a goal. Brazil won the 2005 Confederations Cup. In 2006, they fell in the quarterfinals. Brazil won the 2009 one. In 2010, they fell in the quarterfinals again. Brazil won the 2013 one. In 2014, they suffered that 7-1 loss to Germany at home. Germany won the 2017 one. In 2018, they fell in the group stage. 5 editions. 5 times the Confederations Cup winner did not win the following World Cup. FIFA removed the tournament from the calendar in 2019. Perhaps it was their best decision in years. The curse of Mexico's 5th match. It's the most specific and twisted on the list. Between 1994 and 2018, Mexico qualified for 7 straight World Cups, reaching the round of 16 each time.
Llegó a octavos de final.
They lost in the round of 16. Some people attribute this curse to an incident in the 1994 World Cup. After a collision during the match, the goalpost was damaged and replaced. They say that goalpost took the team's luck with it. Either way, the numbers are impossible to ignore. 7 times hitting the same wall. 7 times they fell at the same stage. And in 2022, the curse changed. Mexico didn't even make it to the 5th match. Eliminated in the group stage on goal difference in the last minute of the last match. It's like the curse said, "I'm done waiting for you in the round of 16. I'll leave you here." Well, for this World Cup, there are round of 32 matches, so technically, they've already broken the curse. The dilemma is whether they'll make it past the round of 16. The curse of whoever eliminates Mexico. This is the perfect complement to the previous one. Since 1994, no team that eliminated Mexico from the World Cup has won the tournament. Bulgaria eliminated them in '94. Bulgaria finished 4th. Germany eliminated them in '98, France won. Argentina eliminated them in 2006, Italy won. Argentina eliminated them in 2010, Spain won. Argentina won. They eliminated them in 2014, and Germany won. Brazil eliminated them in 2018, France won. Mexico has been carrying a curse for its executioners for decades. Losing to Mexico doesn't eliminate you, but it condemns you all the same. The curse of Scotland. 8 World Cups played. 8 times eliminated in the group stage. From 54 to 98 without a single exception. Not once did they break through the first round wall. Scotland isn't a bad team. They have history, fans, and European-level players. However, in every World Cup, the group stage has always been both their ceiling and floor. Scotland can only break this curse by qualifying for the next World Cup, which is tough since they also exited this one in the group stage, despite some third-placed teams advancing. The host curse. Organizing the World Cup used to be a real advantage. England won as hosts in 1966, Germany in 1974, Argentina in 1978. And there are several more examples like that. But in the last 4 tournaments, that advantage completely disappeared. South Africa in 2010 was eliminated in the round of 16, and Brazil in 2014 was the victim of the 7-1. Russia in 2018 eliminated in the quarterfinals. Qatar in 2022 eliminated in the group stage. 4 consecutive hosts, 4 early eliminations. What should have been the biggest advantage became a curse. To be fair, only Brazil was a strong World Cup host in recent years. The current hosts are the United States, Mexico, and Canada. 3 hosts, 3 chances. We'll see if the curse breaks or continues. Another 4 years, the pattern for the previous champion. This is the most curious one on the list and the one that generates the most debate. The team that is eliminated by the eventual World Cup champion tends to play a leading role in the next World Cup. France won in 2018. Croatia lost in that final. In 2022, Croatia reached the semifinals. Argentina won in 2022. France lost in that final. In 2026, France is one of the big favorites. Spain won in 2010, the Netherlands lost in that final. In 2014, the Netherlands reached the semifinals. In 2014, the Netherlands reached the semifinals. The pattern suggests that losing a World Cup final doesn't destroy a team. Sometimes it's exactly the fuel they need for the next cycle, as if the biggest imaginable defeat was also the best starting point. Which one do you think is the most believable? Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, I have thousands more. Just click the playlist on the screen. See you there.